Yo, what's up, guys? Trey from THRotatingandCleaning.com here. We're in the garage, and we're going to be doing a walk around of the new 2016 Phoenix 919 Pro XP. Figured today's a good day to do it. Getting a lot of questions about what I'm running, tackle, all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of go through and do a walk around, and I will show you what's about this boat. Alright guys, here's the exterior of the boat. Did some upgraded wheels, got the Velocity black and silver wheels. Also did the paint over gator hide orange pinstriping to match the orange on the boat. It's got the Phoenix light up steps with the diamond plating. It is a silver, like a gunmetal silver, black, orange, orange, amber, flake color. Standard Fulton F2, freaking double wheel, thing's a beast. Standard F2 winch, safety chain, double steps, breakaway tongue, paint over gator hide, so it looks pretty shiny all the time. It's a lot easier to clean, it doesn't fade. Spare tire. Went with the Fortrex 112. I had a 80-pound last year and figured I'd step up to the 112. So far this thing is a beast. I'm running 3 lithium batteries, so weight is not an issue running the 112. It's got the bump stick there, that's standard. Big 112. Huge head on this thing. Get up in it, show you guys some of the interior features and stuff that I do to it. Here's the seats. Did a orange, kind of the silver carbon look to it with like a darker gray. I think it matches the boat pretty well. Get up in it here. Center box. This is a center storage. There's a tool holder here. We've got some tools here. You know, center box. Right now I've just got like some sunscreen, some other stuff like a scale and everything. I'm actually going to be putting a pad in that just because we're going to keep, you know, phones and all that stuff in there, so it's just nice to have the pad. Start up front for you guys. Recessed trolling motor, pretty standard chrome. Toolbar here. Running an HDS 9 Gen 3 up front. You got your nav lights here. Got your trim switch up here. Haven't changed out the handle yet. I might go to one of those G-Force handles, but right now I just don't need it. Go over here to the rod locker. I've got a couple rods in here. Nothing major. I mean, it's the winter time, so there's only a few rods you need this time of year. It's got the rod organizer here. Keep a bunch of rods in there. Driver's side rod locker is tight. In this box I've got, you know, fire extinguisher, rain gear, Dobyns inflatable PFD. We've got the helmet in here, covered up. Got some life jackets as well. I had some buddies come out with me, so I had to put some extra life jackets. Light bar there, and there's a light bar down there as well. I might actually use this space as more rod locker storage. Center holes, it's kind of a neat thing. They come with like plugs. You can plug up your seat holes. Pretty neat. I got a padded front deck as well. This area up here is all padded, so keeps the fatigue off fishing all day. And then here, got some storage in here. I mean, it's got a ton of storage for what I, use it for. You got your box storage here, your taller box storage, a little bit smaller stuff. Your 3700s fit in here. 3700s. This is just a tight wire. And then you can do 3700s up into the black section up here, and then in the middle is dry storage. I'm actually hanging some spinner baits off these bungees. I figure it's kind of a nice way to store your spinner baits. I got my Cook's Go-To that came with it up there. Your chip clips, got some biospawns up there. Your measuring board, pretty tight. You don't want it to come out. Some other baits I've got. I put my line on the bungee. If I need some line, keep it there, spool it right out. Pretty neat little feature. It's got an LED light here, snake light. You can take that out. If you got to tie stuff in the, early morning, or if you're doing a night tournament, just tie that on. But it's got a ton of storage for what I need it for. I don't carry a ton of stuff, so. Center box down here, I went with a padded cooler because you're always kneeling on it to get to your big box up here. So figured, hey, just, get the pad on that. Just a pad there. Got some underneath storage here. Keep some Real Magic. Got some markers. Even take these out. There's storage underneath. Stuff I get to pretty quick and easy. I've got another tool holder over here. I haven't put any tools in there yet. I probably will. Then you got the passenger rod locker. I've got really nothing in here yet. If I fish solo, I'll probably put bags of plastics or boxes in there, but I usually fish a little team tournament, so I'll have buddies stick their rods and stuff in there. Keeps them out of my way. The seats, again, this is new for 2016. They kind of changed them up. They are softer. They changed up stitching and everything. They are pretty sweet, though. Down here, center step. Pull this up, and your net comes out. It's the net storage. Is underneath. You're done with your net, you just slide it back in. Good to go. Locks back down. Good to go. Driver's seat. And then the console running an HDS 12 Gen 3. You got your gauges here. Tilt steering wheel. Your trim here. And then your cluster gauge with all your features and everything. You turn it on here, and then turn that on. That brings on the rigid deck lights. Went with the orange ones, just to match the theme, whatever. Also a little bit lighter on the eyes. Pretty touchy trim switch. Throttle. Keep my my harness hooked up to my PFD. In the back, you've got 2 live wells, both independent. Got my call balls here. It's a really deep live well. Haven't really filled it up or done anything with it yet, but probably will in the next 2 days. Passenger live well, same thing, it's huge. 40 plus gallons combined. And in the back here, back hatch has got a shock on it. I've got other baits in here. I've got some all my jigs, plastics, jig skirts, and then extra plastics that I bring, flipping hooks, paperwork, that kind of stuff. And in the back, you got your remote oil fill, which is quite nice. Running the Opti 225. And in the back, you've got 2 compartments. I've got ropes, dock sticks that I made, just tools, extra tools, and then I've got live oak hair, call beams, fizzers, clips, all that kind of stuff. Running the interstate for the starting battery, cranking all that stuff. There's an oil reservoir, the shutoff. Turn that bad boy off. And then back over here are the 3 brand new K2 lithiums that I'm running this year. These weigh about 18 pounds a piece. So yeah, 54 pounds for 3 batteries and a little over 110 pounds for 4 batteries. Awesome batteries. Ran K2s last year. Never had a problem with them. Never ran out of juice, so decided to go with them again. Remote charger is there. Got stop sticks on the motor. Everything's pretty clean for now because it hasn't been used quite a bit. You know, Merc Pro XS. We are changing the decals to orange. Those will be done today or Wednesday. But that is about it. The new 2016 Phoenix 919 Pro XP. Thanks guys, check it out.